The Dow is now on pace for its highest close in nearly a month, breaking a stretch of big declines. It's been a volatile start to the month, but my next guest says that's a good thing. She's finding opportunities in semiconductors and in consumer discretionary. Kim Forrest is Chief Investment Officer at Boca Capital Partners. Kim, welcome back.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So I kind of want to zero in on the semiconductors in particular, where we spoke with Stacy Rasgon a week or so back, and he sees overshipment problems maybe starting in autos and PCs. Micron, I know, is a name you like. It's a little bit different story, but they're well down from their spring highs. The semiconductor SMH is still pretty close to its all-time highs. What are the macro trends that you see there, and which are the stocks that you think people should be holding?
Sure. So the future is tech. I mean, I hate to keep harping on this, but it is the thing that gives people productivity. And we have falling populations around the world, and how are we going to power our way through this? Well, we're going to have technology take over for missing people. We'll just put it that way. But that's way in the future. For the next 3 to 5 years, what we're looking at is 5G and its rollout. And more importantly, it's probably going to spur Internet of Things. Now, we've heard about this, about companies that want to maybe monitor remote locations, and 5G is going to give them the ability to do that. So those two things alone, we think, are going to just ramp up the demand for semiconductors, even past what we know today.
All right. So that being said, for people who are worried that the cycle is turning, that we're going to see shortages turn into gluts, is that something you recognize could be a near-term headwind? Are we still a couple of years off from that point?
From everything that I read and see, I think we're a couple years off from that point. Plus, we think demand is just going to continue to ramp. Some of the demand or the supply issues that we've seen are from COVID and, the whole supply chain issue. But I strongly believe some of this would have surprised the manufacturers anyhow. That, if you look at how much computing power is in an average automobile, I don't think that the whole supply chain was taking that into consideration, because it was only in luxury vehicles and now it's in more affordable cars. And we just see this continuing, not just from demand, but from as cars go to EV away from gas engines.